and diagnosed in 2014 with ulcerative colitis.
Mm-hmm.
And the fix was the 5-ASA suppositories.
Yeah, mesalamine.
So I took those and oh, by the way, at this point I was like having, I would say maybe like 5 to 6 bloody stools, a little bit of cramping, but really like I wasn't in pain yet.
Yeah.
That's for later now.
That was further down the journey.
Yeah. So I took those, and then it was literally like a day or two of that, and I was like, oh, it's gone. I'm healed.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, I was just so naive about what was actually happening inside my gut.
Yeah.
And so it was that same old song and dance of like healed for a little bit, and then it flare back up, take some more suppositories, and then it would turn into some enemas, and then it'd be healed in remission for like a month or 2 or 3 months, and then have another flare up. Now later in the second half of the journey, it got really inconvenient, to the point where you're like kind of afraid to go spontaneously do something with your friends.
Yeah.
And
go to a restaurant, go to the movies. Can I sit to a movie and we got to, I used to try to sit on the aisle. I'm like, yeah, we can go to the movies, but I got to be on the aisle seat. Because I've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was, I didn't get to that point yet, but that was when 2019 came around. I had dropped probably about 10 pounds. So maybe just over 10 pounds. So I was around 142.
Yeah.
Right before Entyvio. The bloody stools became more reoccurrent and just more painful.
Yeah.
The cramping really kicked in.
Yeah.
And so after like 3 to 4 infusions, things were starting to like get good again. After 7th infusion, this is like 2020, May, failed it again. Started becoming symptomatic. Bowel movements started increasing. And I go to my GI, and he says he wants to just switch to Remicade, just like that. And I'm like, what? I feel like we're just throwing darts, in the dark here. When I came in, I was, I think like 8 or 9, mainly bloody bowel movements, and not really formed either. Like, it got to the point where, man, for people out there, like if you have just a good bowel movement, you know what a good bowel movement feels like. I thought I would never experience another good bowel movement again. Especially with surgery sort of on the horizon. How long have I been feeling good? Man, I've been feeling good since I have this journal that I was writing every single day.
Yeah.
For, a lot of days. And when was last? November. I stopped logging my progress in end of November. But I've been feeling good way before that.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I didn't even think about it anymore. That's what is pivotal about not logging anymore. I just don't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's not worth my time.
There you go. So what would you say, 8, 9, 10, 12 months now? You've been feeling good?
Yeah, I would say about a year. Almost a year I've been feeling great. Really, what I can say now is I could probably eat anything and be okay. I could probably eat pizza if I wanted to. There's just,
wow.
I don't.
Wow, that's huge though. But what does that do to your psyche to know that you could have a celebration meal? And anyone listening, we don't cheat in the program, we celebrate it. You got to get rid of this idea of cheating. There is no prison, there is no diet. You heal root cause, and your diet and your whole eating habit can change because your microbiome and your GI tract can handle the food like a normal, healthy adult.
Definitely. And we have the space and time and resources to make good, healthy meals, organic, locally sourced if possible, like all of that, because I know I'm gonna have some fun celebration meals down the road. So it's like, I don't need to just binge on that stuff when man, we got healthy food. Slowly but surely, the diet opens up.
Yeah.
And I am enjoying basically everything I want to eat.
Yeah.
Want to eat. Everything I want to eat, I eat it.
Well said. Man, that mindset's so strong. For anyone listening to Charlie's story right now, man, that want to eat, because for me, and I think Charlie beforehand, we wanted to connect with our friends over a beer, over pizza, over gluten, over Subway, because that's how we celebrated in high school, or we celebrated with summertime. But when you start shifting all of your happy experiences around food that reduces inflammation and increases absorption, you stop wanting food that makes you feel bad, that makes any person feel bad. Charlie, what would you say to anyone out there who is like you? Guy or girl, they've got diagnosed, they've been on prednisone, they've been on biologics, they're looking at the S.H.I.E.L.D program, they're going, I don't know if I can drop some money, I don't know if it's gonna work, I'm putting, it's a lot of faith. What would you say to that person?
Man, it is, yeah, first, you have so many options other than just what Western medicine tells you.
Yeah.
And it is so worth the investment. And one of the things that helped us, it couldn't hurt. Learning all of this, it simply couldn't hurt.
Nope.
So all the information is there. The beauty of CCL is there's so much information out there in the world, but it's condensed in a very parsable manner. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to absorb that knowledge and act on it.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say to those who are living in fear, who've tried and they've failed? What would be your advice to them personally, now that you've gotten where you are? If you could talk to you, and you were watching this video,
mm-hmm.
what would you say to you a year and a half ago? What would be that advice you give to someone who still hasn't figured this out?
Just stay strong. Stay strong, trust the process, and do the work. It does require some work, but stay strong and you'll get there.